Hi, I'm EWSentinel, and this is 15-Minute Meals. Today it's a bit of a trick. Normally it's how you would prepare a meal in 15 minutes because, my wife is a bit impatient, so I usually have to have it done by the time she's ready. But today it's about doing it right. So it's a bit of a trick. Today we're doing baked wings. Trust me, these are really, really good. It may not take 15 minutes, but it will seem like it was just as easy as a 15-minute meal. Let's get started. So you're probably wondering why baked. Most people, you go to a restaurant and the wings are usually deep fried, and one of my pet peeves is they're deep fried from a frozen state. You have to thaw out those things. You have to thaw them out. You have to get them to a room temperature before you apply any heat to them. Me, I like to bake them because the frying of the oil actually adds a lot of unnecessary fat. We don't need all that fat. So what you do is you bake them in the oven, you spice them up, and you have a really good spicy sweet sauce that you add to them, and they're really good, trust me. They're really good. First thing we have to do is we have to wash the chicken in water and strain it. The water should be room temperature for this. Okay, now we have the whole chicken. It's all washed, it's all strained, and we're going to butcher it. But we're only going to take this little guy off. We're not going to separate the drummy from the flappers. Some people call these flappers, some people call them the wings, whatever you want to call them. But we're only going to take the wing off. There's no meat on here. You can't eat it. We don't need it. But we want to keep the drummy connected to the flapper to keep the moisture in. Some people will actually cook these separate, and what it does is it allows the moisture to leak out. By keeping this contained as one thing, the moisture stays in. Much, much better. Makes it for a real juicy chicken. It's going to be really good. Trust me on this one. Here's a helpful hint. After you cut these off, you wonder what you do with them. It's bone. It's just bone and tissue. Throw them in the garbage. It's gonna stink. Like within a day, it'll. So what you do is you take a leftover plastic bag. You go to the store and you get one of these plastic. Would you like paper or plastic? Let me think. I think I'll take plastic. Thanks. Because you throw them in the plastic bag and you put them in the freezer, and then next time you take them down in the trash, they're frozen. No smell. Now we're going to spice the chicken. We got the chicken all set up in its little pan here. They're all hanging out. And we're going to spice both sides. We're going to spice both sides. I got a whole array of spices, and then we're going to cover it with an olive oil spray to seal in the spices. It'll be great. You'll love it. Trust me on this. First we got salt. We got pepper. spice the chicken, we're going to put it in the oven for 35 minutes. And then we're going to take it out and we're going to baste it with a really good sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. And then we'll go back in for 10 more minutes. And then you bring it out and you baste both sides again. And then you put it back in for 5 more minutes. Bring it out and it'll be perfect. Well, we got our oven at 425. Take our chicken and put it in the oven for 35 minutes. It's time to get a beer. This is the best part about baking something in the oven. You get to wait. Okay, while the chicken is cooking, we're going to make our sauce. Now, we're going to cheat a little bit, but it's okay. It's 15-minute meals, remember? As long as you have a sweet sauce and you mix it with something spicy, and then you add the spices that you put on the chicken to kind of marry it together, kind of match up the flavors, it'll be alright. So for what I'm doing is I'm taking a canned sauce, Smalls, just Smalls regular, because it's really sweet. You can use any sweet sauce that you like, just as long as it's pretty plain, because we're going to doctor it up a little bit. Then you're going to add something spicy. You're going to add sriracha. Sriracha. I don't say it right. I say sriracha because I'm weird, but nobody else does, so I suspect it's not really called sriracha. It's probably sriracha, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but it tastes awesome! Awesome! One of the things we're going to do different is we're going to use actual garlic. We're not using dehydrated garlic. I'm being lazy, so I got the minced kind, but I want crushed garlic. You don't want lumps of garlic in your sauce. Nobody wants that. So what I'm using is a pestle and mortar with my garlic. If you don't have one of these, I recommend you getting one. I think they're around 20 bucks. I don't know. But you can put anything in here and then grind it up, crunch it. It's awesome. It's awesome. You can get it into a paste quicker. Some people will use a knife, and they'll use the edge of a knife to get the garlic into a paste. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. This works for me. So I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic in here. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. There, instant paste. Well, it's instant if you own a time machine, but it's really good. So into our bowl, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our barbecue sauce in here. So we drop this guy in here. I think I went a little much, but we want a decent amount because we want to baste down there with a brush, and we want to be really liberal with it. And then we're going to put this guy, sriracha. And I'm going to add more of this in there because this is magic. This is magic sauce right here. This is magic fairy dust. Use it on everything. Here's an unexpected guest to the party, Worcestershire sauce. Add a little saltiness. And we're going to whisk this up. You always taste it. That's real good. That's real good. Needs something though. What does it need? I think it needs more than Famous Dave's. And I think it needs a little more salt. One more time in the breach. One more time into the breach. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Real nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. The big part of hanging out waiting for stuff to happen is done. That's the 35-minute mark. So now we're going to take it out and we're going to do our first basting. Feel that heat. Feel that heat. Take it to the top. Look at that, just simmering in its own juices. Oh yeah. What I actually like to do is the first basting, I'll actually flip them over and I'll baste the back side and then flip them back over to baste the top side, because I think the top side is the prettier side. Whatever's flipped side down is going to be sitting in this juice down here and it's not going to look as pretty, so I like the top side to look pretty. It's flip time. Now we're going to flip them back on their little bellies. Okay, we got our first basting done. Now they're going to go back in the oven for 10 minutes. Come here, babies. Come in here. Get all nice and glazed over. Wouldn't you like to take a bath in there? Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? It'd be awesome sauce. Get it? Get awesome sauce. No, don't turn it off. No, it's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Boom. 10 minutes down. Let's get these puppies out here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that bubble. Look at that bubble. Oh yeah. That's deliciousness right there. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna baste it one last time. We're down to the wire here. The last 5 minutes, we're gonna baste it one last time, and then we're gonna slide it in the oven for 5 more minutes, and then perfection will happen. Perfect wings. Into the oven for the last 5 minutes. In we go, in we go. Last 5 minutes. It is time! It's time! That's right. We're gonna see what it's all about. Let's check this out. Turn that guy off. Open this up. See what we're working with here. And there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's dinner. It may not have taken 15 minutes, but it is delicious. It is easy, and anybody can do it. But not everybody knows to do it. That's the difference. They think they have to throw them in the deep fryer in order for wings to be good. No, no, they don't. Those are the best wings you're gonna get. They're fresh. The flappers are connected to the drummy, so it keeps all the moisture in there. You spice them up so they have a nice base spice to them. And then you put this perfect doctored up sauce. That's a combination of sweet, spicy, and garlic. Nothing wrong with garlic, trust me. And you learned a little something new about my morto and pestle. You want to let it rest because it's going to keep cooking when it comes out of the oven. You actually want to let it rest. And so now they're resting. They're drinking a beer. They're watching TV. They're having a good old time. Pretty soon they'll be ready to eat. Oh yeah. Get these on a plate. There you are. 15-minute meals, fantastic awesomeness wings. You don't have to deep fry them. You can make this kind of goodness. Yeah. Ooh. Hi, I'm EWSentinel, and this is 15-Minute Meals. What we got on the menu today is a lemon garlic chicken pasta. It's a really light pasta sauce. It's a really light pasta noodles using fat-free noodles. Hi, I'm EWSentinel, and I'm way too close to the camera, and this is 15-Minute Meals. Today's meal is not so much of a meal as it is an appetizer. Appetizers quite often can be kind of fatty, and what we have for you today is a really low-fat appetizer. It's a hummus with sriracha sauce and garlic. It's going to be really good, tons of flavor, very low in fat. Your friends will love it, your family will love it. Hey, I love it.